Welcome back, guys. This is Arnaldo here, and this is going to be episode 27 of GG's The Mouthful.
GG!
And of course, as you can hear, Mr. Dream Twister is here with me today.
It's podcast day, and I'm excited.
That's right. And welcome back, Mr. Bearded Gunner.
Yes, and that is the reason why I'm excited. Woo, we
So
got
good
the
to have
Bearded
you
Gunner
back,
back.
Last week's podcast was
Very lonely.
a blur to me. I swear. It's like I felt like it's been 2 weeks since I made a podcast.
That empty chair had me tearing up a little bit.
Had you in the feels. I got you.
Yes, got me the feels. Yes.
well, how's everybody doing?
I am happy to be back, and I have brought us some goodies, which we'll get into in a bit.
Oh, yes.
Goodies for
The
you,
goodies.
but
Yes. Evil goodies.
Not so goody for him. Well, I mean, let's just go right to it. What are we drinking today?
we are drinking this thing. Well, so
thing.
Again, going back to my theme of Florida beers and
Florida
Florida,
beers.
I revisited Red Cypress Brewery in Winter Springs, Florida. Devil's Chair is what we're drinking.
Yeah.
Now, it's an IPA. For those that have been following the show, you know that I don't like IPAs.
It's a
But
sad
for
thing.
the sake of the rest of the chairs, I said, you know what? Let me bring an IPA. But I also brought a backup,
Just in case.
Guys,
just in case. Because I'm like, it might go one of two ways. I might like it,
Or you might hate it with
or
a passion.
I might hate it. I'm in the middle right now. But this is a pretty good one. It is a little hoppier for my taste, but I guess it's just an acquired taste. I mean, beer, when you first drink it, you're not like, oh my gosh, this is so good. You start building that taste to it. So,
you do, yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Because, you know what, 16, 17, 18, when you first started, you're like, you weren't drinking it because
Yeah,
you liked
it was
the taste.
more like...
It was because all your friends were drinking, and
Yeah.
you're like, shit, I'm not going to be a bitch.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
Just
then
like when I started smoking, also.
you also listen to the older people and you go, they go, oh man, this beer is just the best. You're like, what the hell, bro? That
Yeah.
tastes like
Yeah, it tastes
shitty water. What are you talking
Exactly.
about?
So, hand me that, please, that natural ice, and and I'll take a sip.
That shit is nasty. Natural ice is, I can't do it, bro.
yeah, no.
Instant headache from like 3 sips.
No,
guarantee.
I'm like that with Heineken, and that's everything that's served at Hispanic parties.
Oh, yes.
Coronas.
Yeah,
If you go to a
Simon.
Puerto Rican party, that'll be medallas, which everybody seems to love them. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
I'm like,
dog,
that's
this
no
is
bueno.
nasty.
Once you get into the craft beer, man, you can't really go back, bro. Let me tell you.
Well, I'm going back on this one because I started with, this actually tastes really good. And then I'm like, I'm okay. And now I'm like, I don't know, man. This
It's
is
hoppy.
way too bitter.
Yeah,
It is. You kind of have to. You kind of just
you
have
got
to be
build up
okay
to
with it. Yeah. you
like
know.
coffee. We drink coffee
which-
for the flavor. At some point, you just become addicted to it, and you need it for the drug.
Dude, I can't. Headache.
Yeah,
By the end of the
exactly.
day, I have a headache if I don't have a cup of coffee.
Addiction.
What's the
in the morning-
alcohol percentage of this thing?
Oh,
I'm sorry,
This
go ahead.
is
6%.
6%, I believe.
Oh, you might say 6.66%? Because
Sure, if you want to.
No, that actually would make it a little bit hoppier.
That should have, yes.
Well, but it's pretty good. I mean, I'm always good with IPA, so. All right, so we're going to take it right into what we've been up to. Mr. Bearded Gunner, you've been away from us for so long. What have you been doing?
I've been in mourning.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I really.
So, just real quick, I just want to say this. If any of you fuckers out there are struggling with anything, please send me a message. Please. My friend passed away due to an overdose. He was struggling for 8 years with drug addiction. So, if any of you fuckers listening to this are struggling with anything, give my ass a call. PM
Yeah,
me,
any
PM
one of
me,
us, actually.
Yeah.
and I'll
At
be
that
more than
point.
glad to help with anything that I can.
Yeah.
With that said, it was great to see a lot of my old friends because these were friends that we would get in fights with, and then the next day we'd be okay. We would stay up late playing video games, And it's good to see a lot of them kind of grow up into adulthood. Some of them are still, trying to become rappers.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That dream just doesn't die.
Yeah, no, you can't. Hey, and if you try to kill it, you're a hater.
Yeah, exactly.
The other thing I've been doing is just kind of reminiscing on some old stuff. And speaking of old stuff, I started reminiscing on this little title. It's called Battlefield 1,
Oh,
A
yeah.
little throwback to the Great
history.
War.
I see you're a history buff.
It's like
yes.
one of the first video games ever made, right?
Yes. It's in the name, Battlefield 1.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I've been doing a little bit of that. And you guys ready?
The suspense is killing
It
me.
is.
And I beat it in one sitting.
What? Oh, the thing? The campaign?
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I beat the campaign in one sitting. And
How many hours was that?
Oh, dude, it wasn't a lot because
Yeah, I heard it was like 4 hours or something like that.
no, it was a little bit more
A
than
little
that.
bit more than that?
I'd say maybe 6.
Yeah,
good.
I would agree with that. I mean, I'm at the what I think is the last storyline, and I think if I add up everything, it's about 5-6 hours so
Yeah.
far. Yeah, but I'm gonna end up redoing this one because I had to stop halfway, and then I don't want to spoil anything.
All right. What have you been up to?
Yes.
Well, no, I've been playing Battlefield 1. That thing is freaking awesome, bro. I mean, I'm sorry that there's more sneaking apparently that wasn't expected, but man, am I loving that shit.
Who would have thunk it?
Dude,
You're not getting a Battlefield game.
Well, I mean, you're including because the whole deal is you're including the sneaking around. You know what I mean? And of course, you have your moments, which wasn't your favorite, which I think was the third of the stories. The Italian stallion, I guess we're going.
By the way,
that sounds like a porn movie.
your
That's
first
Rocky,
15
bro.
minutes, you did a hell of a lot better than me.
What do you mean? Oh, really?
Yeah, you did so much better than me.
Oh, I had to cut out because I had to go into the. For the record, guys, he's referring to the video that's up on the group. It's up on the channel. The first 15 minutes of Battlefield. I did have to edit out. Well, that's why it was 15-minute block. But if you look at the time, it's only 12.
Oh, you had
because
cutscenes?
I sat on the options going, what the hell? What I got to link everything correct. So, so I spent a lot of time on that.
Doing your inverted.
Yeah, I had to invert it.
So
Well, the whole deal is that the game starts, and it doesn't even go to the start options. You know, it just throws right into the game. I'm like,
I love
credits.
that. I love that.
I'm like,
That's
holy
great.
crap! You know,
You didn't know whether you're like, oh shit, I'm in it. Okay, let's go.
It's not a cutscene. Go.
I was a little taken back with it, but yeah, the first dude, I'm digging it, bro. I'm absolutely digging it. It's my favorite so far, if I had to say, would be the fourth one with the
the war stories?
the runner, yeah, the war
Oh
stories.
yeah, the
fourth
runner
one.
was good.
I wanted.
Oh god.
You like the runner? It was good.
It was good.
Yeah, I really liked it. We're trying to be, because
Be vague because there are people playing it right now, including myself.
But yeah, that was I think that's my favorite so far. Although, again, I haven't finished the fifth one, which is the one looks like takes in place in the desert. That one is so far kind of working its way up. Dude, I was able to take somebody. There's this rifle you start off with, which has no sight at all.
Oh, okay.
So, and you just like, man, they're far away, but I'm like, aiming it little by little, then bang, and it just takes them out. I'm like, yeah. That's what I was like. Oh man, I'm really enjoying it, and I haven't even touched multiplayer yet, so I can't even wait to jump into that.
Oh god.
Is this
It's bad?
No, it's not bad. It's really good.
Okay.
Is the game like I wouldn't say historically accurate because of course you have to have its gaming thing, but there seems to be like an unusual amount of automatic weapons, and I don't remember it being. I'm from that era.
Well,
So I don't remember it
sorry.
being that
Happy 100th.
that many, semi-automatic or not semi-automatic, sorry, automatic weapons.
Well, there aren't a lot.
No.
And the ones they do have, you can see is those weird, that little knob. It looks like a doorknob that sticks right into the gun.
Yeah.
And I guess it just kind of rolls around. I think I remember seeing that. And definitely the one that has that cartridge that shoots across almost like a fucking typewriter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like that. I've seen that as well.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't think there's that many more automatic ones. But a lot of the ones that you're running around with, you're probably not really going to be running around with. That's an MG. You just kind of sit in one position covering an area is what normally you would do. But you're running around because it's a fucking game. Why not?
Yeah, well, so I can chime in here because guns is my topic.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
By all
Yes.
means,
It's
hit me up.
Beers
So-
and guns.
So the weapons are appropriate for the time.
Okay.
What happens is that because they weren't able to have high capacity back then. They're called clips. Now for a gun, it's called a magazine. So
I saw
just
that discussion on a forum. They're not clips, they're magazine.
Yeah.
Or vice versa.
Yeah, no, that's true. Nowadays, guns take magazines. Back then, there were clips. So you can see it because it looks like a typewriter. So the larger caliber ones are the ones that usually are bolt guns. You'll notice it in some of the smaller ones. There's smaller calibers, so they can put like in that side drum, or they can fit it so that it could hold more rounds. But usually it's just like, brrr, and then you're reloading already.
It'd be cool to go to a museum if they have one museum here that we could go
World
to see
War
those.
One one I couldn't tell you. I visited a lot of World War II ones, which are awesome, by the way, in itself. But I haven't seen any World War. I would love to. I actually went onto YouTube and saved a bunch of documentaries that I'm going to be watching little by little. One of them is about the damn Harlem Hellfighters, which I was hoping for a bigger like story from them, you know. And I was like, this is an important part of and it didn't. It's just that intro, you know. Spoilers for anybody who's still stuck in the intro. There's just that the intro portion of it, which it does show the level of I guess death that happened in that particular.
But that intro, it was short, but it was powerful. I don't know about you, but I thought it was.
Yeah.
Every time, you know, and not to say anything, but every time someone died on that, I felt it. I was like, oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you saw the age. It's like it'll be 18. You know, from 1900 to 1918. I'm like, oh, wow, this is just a kid. You know what I mean? And it's no good, but I do love it. I'm not gonna lie. I can't say a game of the year because I don't know. I'm only playing the thing. I'm maybe go to multiplayer, see how I feel about it. But I'm definitely enjoying it.
We need to do multiplayer because I got in it
multiplayer, yes.
By myself, and I tried to do team deathmatch. It's terrible.
Really?
Because there's people that have been playing it already, so they're like at a level 24 or something.
Oh,
so
shit. Okay.
You remember in the game you can buy guns. So the more you level up, the more money you get. So the more weapons you can unlock. So the bit better weapons are in these higher levels. What happens is that you can't level up as quick because these freaking people are mowing you down with these better guns. So, but where it's at is Conquest or Rush.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking. Is
Battlefield's always been to me about Conquest and Rush.
Exactly.
Always,
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, the death matches are, I guess, just right. But yeah, that's all I've been doing. I was just going to throw in, I saw the movie Sicario.
Yes.
Which, Mr. Dream Twister,
I'm going to
need you to see this.
Okay.
Wasn't it
Dude,
good?
That first half, okay, I was literally sitting on the edge of that sofa. I was just like, holy crap. What the hell's going on? I mean, it's just this anticipation.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh man, it's really good.
All right. Sicario?
It's not for the
Sicario.
Sicario? Just like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a
Just for people that want to...
It's
it'll be on the show notes, I'm sure.
yeah, exactly. It's a movie with Emily Blunt, and she's an FBI agent, and she gets called into this special task force.
Yes.
Which is exactly, which includes Benicio del Toro, who is holy shit awesome, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, he is scary in all types of scary ways you can think of.
Oh yeah.
And then the other guy, I can't remember his name, but
the director or whatever, whoever was in charge,
the one with the sandals.
Yeah, the flip flop operator.
Yeah. Exactly. Broden. Josh Brolin,
yeah, Josh Brolin.
And so it's pretty good. I saw that, and I finished Until Dawn. Unfortunately, only three people lived, but
hey, that's your story.
That's how a horror story works. So,
that's your story.
As far as I'm concerned, it is what it is.
You leave someone alive for the sequel, for an inevitable sequel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's all I've been doing. Sir, what you been up to?
I have been actually paying a little bit more attention to the movies. I watched two movies. Yeah, I watched two movies. I watched
Real 1 and 2.
Real 1 and 2, yes. No, what was that movie that we were talking about on last episode?
The Nice Guys.
The Nice Guys.
Oh,
yes, yeah.
I saw it on Netflix. I didn't watch it, but it comes up on like my shit to like, watch this.
It's good, though. I have a movie for you. So I saw The Nice Guys. We already talked about it. Great, funny comedy, good action. Then I saw Pain and Gain.
Oh, with The Rock?
Yes. Have you seen it?
Oh, I can't stand that movie.
No, but I figured you would have seen it.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yes. Dude, I know you can't stand The Rock. So I was like, I didn't know if to recommend it to you because I was like, man, it's about three meatheads, basically, gym guys that they try to, like they want to live the American dream. They don't want to be doing the same thing that they've been doing. So, so they try to. Oh, what will you say? They basically want to
you up.
pump you up, steal this other guys' money or transfer it or whatever. And this is based on a real story.
Yeah, in Miami.
And the thing is that the movie is so crazy that the movie literally has to remind you in the middle of it. By the way, this is still a real true story. When you think about the events of it.
Yeah, you also have to think of the fact that this was in the 70s.
No, it actually happened. I think it was it's a fairly recent.
It was
actually
90s or something. 90s,
like that, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it could be like 80s, 90s. Like
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was for that era because back then, like, so.
It was a mindfuck. It was a mindfuck for me. It didn't read reviews super well on it, but it was my fiance that when we finished watching, when we finished watching The Nice Guys, she was like, "You should watch Pain and Gain then." And yeah, it is awesome.
She's big into movies. I'm glad that she got you into it.
Me too.
She's the one that has gotten me. Seeing these things
up to
because
date.
To me, me, if I can't control what's on TV, with a control pad, then I lose interest real quick.
I got you. Bring a gamepad to the
movies. I would play. Yes, that's awesome.
I only have one thing to say about Pain and Gain, and that's the reason why.
Oh yes, about this. This is the part that fucked me up. Go
Michael
ahead.
Bay.
Yes, this is a goddamn Michael Bay movie.
So the moment I saw Michael Bay, I was like,
I was already
done.
I don't remember seeing lens flares on it, like crazy.
He doesn't do lens flares.
Oh no, he doesn't do. Who's
he
that?
does Transformers.
Well, no, he still does lens flare. 13
Yeah,
Hours was directed by Michael Bay or produced by Michael Bay, something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
and originally I was like, God damn, I read that book. I love that book. I love the story. I was like, this is a perfect recipe for my kind of movie. And then I saw Michael Bay and I was like, God. I watched it and it was good. But he does still do the lens flare. In this case, it was applicable because it is nighttime. And if you are running like night vision, then...
That's the normal effect?
Yeah, that typically happens. Like certain lights will flare it up.
Okay.
And of course, I meant to say that I also play Battlefield 1, and I'm enjoying it. Maybe not as much as you guys have been, but I've been having a good time. Except for yesterday, where I went into a twisted rant.
Yes.
Like
Who came up with that? Oh yeah, Chakra.
That was
Shout out to Chakra. That was good.
That should be a segment of the podcast.
Yeah.
So
like the angry grandpa.
Yeah, like the angry grandpa. Yes, yes. I had and I can't wait to beat it so I can jump into the multiplayer. I don't think I'm gonna dedicate to it as much as I did to Battlefield 4. But if you guys are up to it, people from the group, then by all means,
we should set up a date.
Yeah.
We
should put it right onto the group and set it up like an event.
Yes,
and we'll get as many people together for it.
Well, I'll even. I think you can still buy servers, right? I'll rent a server.
I think that's the plan. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if they're available just yet, but I think that's the plan.
Yeah. I'll do that. Well, I'll run a server. I'll admin it, and we'll just close it off, make it GG.
Yes.
All right, you heard it here. We're going to set that up, and we'll let you know on the group when that's going to happen.
Yes.
Looking forward to kicking some. Well, maybe it's German, maybe it's Ottoman. We'll see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So, in last week's episode, I was called out. One, I was absent, so I had
it was
no chance.
understandable, though. We weren't mean about it.
I think somebody was.
And I understand that there's a trivia game that I've been challenged to.
Yes.
The winner must finish off the rest of the beer in one gulp, chug it. Which I'm looking at is a lot.
Oh, okay.
So,
This is good.
I'm ready.
Well, wait a minute.
So the trivia was first-person shooters or something like that?
It's first-person shooter trivia, and I'm going to make it a little easy for you.
No, you can't drink. Because whoever loses has to finish the rest of it.
Okay. I see. So we have whoever loses has to drink the rest.
So I might cry if I lose. Cause
this is totally bad for you. Yeah.
Here are the rules. First off,
Right.
it is first person shooter, but it is literally revolving around the point was to revolve around the 3 games coming out this year, or 3 franchises that have new things. You have Call of Duty, you have Battlefield, and you have Titanfall.
So really just one Battlefield. Okay.
Sure.
Exactly.
Stick to
Oh, we
those
can talk.
and see if that gets you to win. So the rules are simple. It's a multiple choice.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to read the question, read all 4 answers. The moment I finish with the 4th answer, you guys are going to buzz in. And just the best way to buzz in is with your name. So in other words, David, when it's you go, David, I choose C.
Okay.
Does that make sense? And
Do you have to say it
Nelson.
right away? Or can I say like Nelson? And then if I forgot my answer, can you repeat it again?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, no, that's got that. I can see some nasty exploits doing it that way.
Okay. So then only if you know the answer,
You should
because-
bust in if you know the answer only. Yeah.
Because there's going to be a time limit.
Okay.
And if you don't get it, since it is 4 choices, you can get it for half of the point.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
All
And
right.
vice versa.
All right.
Who's keeping score here?
I
I feel
am.
like we need a 4th person.
Nick.
Not to worry. All right. So we're going to start with the first question.
Okay.
Here.
Now I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. This is simple. So, in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, what is a 15 kill streak called?
Nelson,
Yes, sir.
a crate. Like one of the crates that give you
Wait. Weren't we supposed to be multiple
Oh yeah,
choice?
wait, it's multiple choice.
You're supposed to give us the choices.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't
yeah.
see the choice. Okay.
I'm thinking that little sentry gun that
My bad.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I was setting up the counter to count the stuff.
Okay.
I done fucked up. I'm sorry. All right. So, again.
All right, so I win that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
In Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, what is a 15 kill streak called? A. Bloodthirsty. B. Ruthless. C. Merciless. D. Unstoppable.
Nelson, merciless.
That is incorrect. David, for half the point.
What were the options again?
A. Bloodthirsty. B. Ruthless. C. Merciless. And D. Unstoppable.
I'm gonna go with unstoppable.
And that is also incorrect.
God,
Bloodthirsty.
The answer is ruthless.
Ah.
Bloodthirsty is 5 kills. Ruthless is 15. Merciless is 10. Unstoppable is anything above 30.
Oh my God! I guess it makes sense. You're
All right,
unstoppable.
So nobody gets a point.
yeah.
Okay. Number
Because
2.
Call of Duty. Come on.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Call of Duty. Call of Duty Modern Warfare was called what? Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare was called what on the Wii? A. Call of Duty Modern Warfare Mobilized. B. Call of Duty Modern Warfare United Offensive. C. Call of Duty Modern Warfare Reflex Edition. D. Call of Duty Modern Warfare Wii.
David. Reflex Edition.
That is correct.
I was gonna say that just because of the fucking nunchuck.
We got a point. All right.
Got a 1 point lead.
I am ruthless.
Number 3. Blank is the computer game developed by Refractions Game and is often considered to be both the spiritual and technological precursor to the Battlefield series, and it runs on the Refractor engine. A. Codename Eagle. B. Euroforce. C. Bad Company. D. Blackout.
Nelson, blackout.
That is incorrect.
Yeah, I took a guess on that.
Yeah. Don't do that. You should have a penalty for guessing.
No,
Just
why?
lose
Yeah, well, I mean,
points.
I don't know.
No.
So either way, it's 50-50.
Exactly.
-1.
Well, it's like 25% if I guess it.
It was. What was the options again? The first two.
Codename Eagle is A. B is Euroforce. C
Okay.
is Bad Company. And then D is Blackout.
It is Codename Eagle. Thank you. Good point.
Another point for him.
Yes.
All right. Number 4. Which of these is not a Titan chassis in Titanfall 1? A. Strider. B. Atlas. C. Legion. D. Ogre.
David.
Yes, sir.
Striker.
That is incorrect.
That is not.
That is not a chassis in Titanfall 1.
I'll say ogre.
That is incorrect. The answer
Oh,
is
my God.
Legion.
Legion.
Legion actually, I think, is on Titanfall 2. All right, moving on. Number 5. Which of these was the first portable game in the Battlefield series, as well as the first released on the iOS system? A. Battlefield 1942. B. Battlefield Bad Company 2. C. Battlefield 2. D. Battlefield Vietnam.
David.
Yes, sir.
Bad Company.
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't know Bad Company.
Bad Company 2. Yeah.
Bad Company 2. Yes.
I gave it to him because there's no Bad Company 1 in the list, so I assume that's what he meant.
Yeah. It's like if I would have said B or whatever.
All right. That's a 3-zip lead, and we're about the halfway point here.
All right.
After further interrogation, Alex Mason, the main protagonist of Black Ops 1, recounts how, during his imprisonment in Vorkuta, he befriended Blank, a former Red Army soldier and a returning character from Call of Duty World at War. A. Nikita Dragovich. C. Gregory Weaver.
Wait, you went C?
Oh, I'm sorry. B. Gregory Reaver. C. Lev Kravchenko. And D. Victor Reznov.
David.
Yes, sir.
It is Kravchenko.
Incorrect.
Oh, fuck.
What was the last one? The last name?
The last one was Victor Reznov.
I'm gonna go with that one.
That is correct.
Yes, breaking.
Yeah, I played Black Ops 1, but I
I
was
remember
like,
playing Black Ops, and Kravchenko sounded familiar, but of course that was not.
He is a character in Call of Duty series somewhere, but not that.
This are, I mean, I'm pretty sure our audience is like screaming right now at their iPods.
Yeah, they're young.
Hey, that's so fucking easy. And we're
That's
like,
amazing. I can't wait to hear what they say about it. Like, I can't believe he can get
I
that.
know, I know. Strider, fucking Strider.
Oh man. Okay, number 7. Respawn Entertainment handed the development duties of the Xbox 360 version of Titanfall to who? A. Escalation Studios. B. Certain Affinity. C. Bluepoint Studios. D. Iron Galaxy.
David,
Yes, sir.
Bluepoint Studios.
That is correct.
Yes, I do remember that one a little bit. I remember seeing that logo when we turned the game.
On the 360?
Yeah.
oh, see, I never had an Xbox, so that was doomed.
That's why it's multiple choice. All right. Number 8. Which character class is not in Battlefield 1942? A. Scout. B. Rifleman. C. Anti-tank. D. Engineer.
Nelson,
Yes, sir.
engineer.
Incorrect.
Anti-tank.
Incorrect. Rifleman.
Rifleman.
Rifle.
You would think that there would be a rifleman there.
Because that's what they carry.
They probably called him like assault man or something.
They actually the only one I saw I think was Assault and then Scout. Those are the two that kind of fit into it.
Yeah,
Rifleman I just made up.
yeah.
It wasn't on the list, so I just made it up.
Well, it sounded good.
Yeah. It could be a person carrying a rifle. And he's a man.
Oh wait. Did I
God
skip
damn it,
one?
I'm gonna have to drink this beer.
Oh man.
Oh man, they've been by luck. Most of those answers that I've had that'd be by luck.
You
I
never
have
know.
1 point.
You have 1 point.
Okay. One,
Not
two.
bad. There are 4 questions left, and he only has 4 points.
Sure, yeah.
Wait, he has 4 points?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, it's doable. Which of these islands was part of the American campaign in Call of Duty World at War?
Oh, I didn't play that ever.
A. Hachiho. B. Ishigaki. C. Makin. D. Kikai.
I'm just gonna go ahead and give you this one, Nelson. Go ahead, please.
No, because then you have a less percentage. You have 75% versus my.
Well done, sir.
Oh,
I see his technique there.
I have no idea.
We can skip it. Or we can ran out of time.
I'll answer.
Yes, sir.
I'll say Mackin.
Mackin is correct.
Yeah, oh my god.
Just
That
because it
wasn't
didn't
supposed to
sound
happen.
like any of the other Japanese
I know.
ones.
I know.
He was making Japanese names. Ichiban.
Actually, I had to. You're gonna love how I did this. I went. I googled map the area. I was like, where are the Pacific Islands? Oh, okay, let me just choose another 3.
choose one. Your rules
pretty good.
Says, man.
Oh man. In Battlefield Hardline,
Oh God.
Nick Mendoza and Kai Ming Dao team up to locate Tyson Latchford, a dealer of a new type of cocaine called what? A. White Beauty. B. Hotshot. C. Charlie. D. Marching Powder.
Or E. Who the fuck play Hardline?
We can throw that in there.
I'll let you go.
Oh sure, yes.
Well, I went last time.
All right. Okay, yes. Okay, so let's see. A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D. I'm going to say whatever you said in C was, because I don't know.
Charlie. That's incorrect.
Now, of course. Just say a letter. It doesn't matter.
Wait, say them again.
White Beauty, Hotshot, Charlie, Marching Powder.
I'll go with marching powder.
No,
That's
man.
incorrect.
It was
Hot
Hot Shot. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Oh man. All right.
I thought C was Hot Shot. I thought C was Hot Shot when I said it.
Oh, really? All right. Number 12. Which of these weapons is not in Titanfall? A. Sidewinder. B. Spitfire LMG. C. RE-45 auto pistol. And D. G2A4 shotgun.
David,
Yes, sir.
whatever you said in B.
Incorrect. Whatever I said in B. That's hilarious.
Nelson.
Yes, sir.
I'll go with A.
Incorrect. It's the shotgun.
The shotgun was not there?
That was not part of
What was the name of it?
it. G2A4 shotgun.
Oh, I think you made that up. G2A, you know, with the name of the company that
Whatever.
sells Gray Market Games, which you were totally not sponsoring.
Hey, it sounded good, right? Sounded good and you guys avoided it.
G2A.
All right, last one. Number 13, lucky number 13.
All right.
In Call of Duty Finest Hour, Alexander Sokolov is sent to the city of Stalingrad and soon meets a hard-willed sniper named what?
Sniper
A.
Wolf.
Tanya Palevnova. B. Anna Posadzkaya. C. Sasha Vidov. D. Natalia Simonova.
When in doubt, always go with C, man.
Is that,
That's the rule. You go with C.
wait, is that your answer though?
No,
Oh.
I'm just saying. I'm recommending. I'm giving you a chance.
I'm gonna go with Natalia.
That is incorrect.
All right, then that was D, right? So I'm gonna go with C then.
That's also incorrect.
Mother.
It's Tanya Pavelnova.
Sure. You said Sokolov there. That's a Metal Gear Solid 3.
Which one?
Sokolov.
Sokolov.
You said
Anna Potsov.
no, not the
one of the earlier ones.
one of the one of the names you mentioned on the question.
Sasha Vidov.
God damn it! Well, let's move on.
By the way, Natalia Simonova is actually just the Bond girl from GoldenEye.
Oh, nice.
No wonder I was like that.
you had it okay, yes.
I was like, I know that name.
Yes.
Oh, so good. Well, bottoms up.
Chug. Wait. We should put this.
By all means, go ahead, put it up.
Wait. Chug. Holy shit.
Oh, look at that. He's doing good. And gone. Oh, man. Very good, sir. Way to
on up.
to honor the bet. I like
that
it.
is actually, yes. An honorable loser.
All right, well, we're going to take a quick break while he throws up, and we'll be right back. Moving on to the news. Probably the biggest piece of news that happened last week, or at the end of last week,
Battlefield 1.
aside from Battlefield 1, the Nintendo Switch was
Yeah,
revealed.
Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Holy
It
crap!
came out a day after the podcast,
Yeah, I know.
and we felt
Yeah,
like, do you want to record? Do you want to record? I don't know. Should we?
Yeah,
So
we
it
have
feels
a
like an
reaction.
emergency podcast, but we do have a reaction video, or we did post that reaction video.
Yes, the Nintendo Switch, which is apparently the successor to the Wii U and 3DS portable handheld. It comes with detachable controllers. It has an option, of course, to connect it to the TV, and it's going to be powered by the NVIDIA Tegra technology.
Yeah,
Not familiar with that technology, but
it's a powerful chip. The NVIDIA makes good.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So, yeah, let's see what we know about it. What we know about it so far is that it's going to use cartridges, which are called game cards, no discs. And let's see, it's going to be the handheld system itself is going to be bookended by two controllers that you can take off and on called Joy-Cons.
Two Joy-Cons.
Why would they call it the freaking Joy-Con?
Here,
But
grab
whatever.
my Joy-Con.
Oh my god,
I know. It
sounds dirty. No, I don't want to grab your Joy-Con. Just for the record. Let's see what else.
In case you were like, well, is he?
I know
He's not.
In case you're waiting for me to do so, no.
I'm glad sometimes this is an audio podcast.
I was gonna make a joke about
Because they'll never know what's going on.
it's so big, but those things are tiny. Actually,
They are tiny.
and crampy. Like you could imagine.
You're just hurting yourself here, sir. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, they do look small.
Yeah.
They look really, really small. I mean, if you think about it, it's the sides of that handheld
Yeah.
thing. I mean, and that's the part you pull out to become a controller. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Maybe not the main controller or the on-the-go controller.
It's the on-the-go controller.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you can use it as if you're holding it, but I guess if it's a two-player, you can take them off and switch them, and you can have two people playing at the same time.
But then he has that third adapter thing, or that goes
That's
in the middle.
Correct, but that's meant for when you're plugged into the TV.
And they call that the grip.
I think I don't have.
Yeah. They
That's
call
what
it. They call it. Yeah,
That's a grip.
Yeah,
Okay.
big.
No, I didn't have that name. I'm sorry. I do have some information here. This is regarding the Tegra X1 chip.
Yes.
So you'll have to help me out here because I don't know what the hell this is. But per Digital Foundry, the Doom BFG edition on Xbox 360 and PS3 runs at 720, 60 with frame rate drops. And the same game running on a Shield Android TV micro console, which is based on the X1 technology, hands in a near flawless 1080 with 60 presentation. So it's a decent technology for a handheld, considering it would be. I mean, it's not considered a handheld. It is a console first. They did go out and say this is meant to be a console first, and you have the option to take it with you if you want to take it with you.
So translation, it is more powerful than the Wii. But not as powerful as Xbox One or PS4.
So
it's
is it
like
more powerful than the Wii U?
It's like, that's Wii U. That's what I meant to say.
okay.
Sorry. It's actually two Wii U's taped together. Yes.
All right.
Confirmed.
And then with handles that you can take with you.
Exactly, yes.
No, it looks. I got to tell you, I didn't know. I was expecting some weird ColecoVision, Famicom.
Well, the diagrams were not helping, and
They
then
didn't at all.
that fake that you remember that fake new sighting of it that
Yeah.
somebody like recreated it, and it looked like an egg,
Pretty much, yeah. It was,
and the controllers were on the actual screen. That looked weird.
Yeah, that was
And knowing Nintendo design philosophy, which is pure garbage. Sorry, but it's true. Nintendo 64 says hi.
hey.
And
The 64 controller was legendary.
No, I understand how you feel.
We're moving on.
That controller and that console, it was weird. It was garbage.
I feel like the
GameCube was a cube, but
Well,
at least
no.
it was a cube. No. I don't know. Hey, that's the last good one. The GameCube was the last good design.
No, what I was going to say is the GameCube controller was weird.
Was weird. Yes,
It
yes,
looked
no
like
doubt.
one of those like bop it things.
No.
Yes,
Yes.
it did look.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, I didn't
and
find
then you have the Wii, which was kind of simplistic, but okay. The Wii had its reasoning for being what it was, and then the Wii U, which I'm sorry, was atrocious. This design, I love.
Yeah, it
I
looks really
love the
good.
way they went with it. It's very elegant, very sleek,
It doesn't look like a little toy.
It doesn't look exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It doesn't look like a Fisher Price toy.
It looks really good. I'm not going to lie. I'm very interested in it. I'm seriously consider. I'm like, and then we don't know what the price is.
No.
But they come with $299.
$299. I'm calling it.
That's a deal. I'm like, I'll do that.
Yeah.
For $299.
Actually, I tell you,
to play Legend of Zelda.
historically,
Yeah, I'll play that.
I say with storage options, you know, $299 for like the base option, however many gigabytes, probably like 5. And then you have the big storage one or the bigger storage
they
one.
did mention
at
the storage
$349.
They did mention. I think it's only one.
You think it's going to be one SKU?
I think there was only mentioned one SKU. It was somewhere that I read it. It's 32 gigs
32 gigs.
of internal memory.
So about that, you have to think that gets expanded with like SD cards or
We would
their
hope.
version.
Yeah, we would hope. I mean, I would assume they would include it.
I don't think they're going to do. I don't think they're going to do actual SD cards. Because what happened?
Someone just recreated all these skins for it.
Oh yeah,
And they
that was
have
supposed to.
fucking
Yeah, they have the Famicom.
Him,
Which one?
Pikmin. Yeah, Pikmin.
Oh, Pikmin?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Just looking at, for those who don't know, somebody took the time to change it, make different type of colors for
skins,
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
skins. And
Let me tell you,
yeah.
the one that has the Famicom color scheme.
it should come. That
Oh
should
my
be.
God, that
should
has
be
to be
one.
it.
Yeah.
That has to be it.
Oh yeah. There's some
yeah.
great ones. Yeah.
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 No, they need to hire this. God, listen, Nintendo, if you're listening to this,
They're gonna do it. Don't worry. It's Nintendo. They're gonna offer you colors. You know.
Yeah,
that.
yeah, but
it's
and
just not gonna
they're-
be cool designs at first.
and they're good about that.
Yeah.
Like they have a bunch of cool skins for the
For the 3DS.
yeah, the 3DS
Yeah.
and stuff. Cool carrying pouches.
Yeah.
But man, they need to hire some of these fans because they have some real diehard fans. They might not
Well,
be all on
Nintendo has
Nintendo,
brutal, yeah.
but
Yeah,
like
that's
the
the
old
best.
school Nintendo. Oh my,
I mean, in this case,
Nintendo
the
hired
fan
them.
may be doing a Photoshop of whatever it looks, and not really actually designing.
No, that's obviously.
But
Yeah,
it's still
yeah.
the idea.
That is true. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, there's some good skins out there that I've seen. Hopefully, that Famicom one. But yeah, I mean that's the biggest news that we had that dropped that day.
There's
So are you interested?
I am totally interested on it. I'll be honest with you, and it feels good to be interested on a Nintendo
On a Nintendo
console
product,
in a
yeah.
long time. Like be actually excited because, like I said, it looks very elegant. It looks very good.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
It does. I mean, March 2017 comes out. We already got so many games coming out in February and March. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but
Now, are you taking it on the go?
yeah, I don't know. Apparently, they did mention battery life. I think it's estimated at 2 hours.
Oh, that sucks.
It does suck, but at the same time, it's like again, console first before handheld. Plus, if you look at the video, the reveal video, it's like, well, who's really going to take this on a plane?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The
You
people
can't-
on the video, they show someone on a plane.
Oh no, I know, but
Yeah.
think about it: 2 hour battery life. You got to go to the airport
No, you
2
connect
hours
it.
before your flight.
You connect it. You connect this thing. I have to. First of all, no, that's too low. They can't get away with 2 hours. If you're doing 2
I
hour
think it's been
battery life with
confirmed,
this, by who? Nintendo hasn't said anything about
Oh, no?
anything on the specs. No. And actually they said this ad. This is all we're saying about the Nintendo Switch this year. So there's not even confirmation on games. All we know is that Zelda is coming.
Yeah.
That's it.
Of course, yeah.
That's it.
Probably
We also
Mario.
know that they showed off a lot of potential, I'll say, third party support. That some have gone of saying that
It
we
means
didn't.
absolutely nothing.
Yeah, well, I mean, some guys like for instance, they showed off Skyrim on the console, and then of course Bethesda came out. Well, we never said it was coming to.
No, but here you let us use footage of Skyrim, but
Exactly.
it's fucking Bethesda.
I'm
man.
like, come on, man.
The thing is, I'm still a little worried with the fact that you're not going to get. Not that I'm expecting parity with the current consoles, especially when the current consoles are about to become more powerful. Even I'm not expecting that parity, but
Never happened, yeah.
some games like this is going to be a situation where Nintendo's going to get its own, games and its own third-party support, which is going to be great because all Nintendo fans care is only the Nintendo games, and third-party supports are not going to be, say, like the Division 2, for example. They're not gonna release the Division 2 for the Switch, or Destiny 2 for the Switch, or you know what I mean, or Call of Duty.
Of course not. Yeah.
Or
well, maybe
like,
Call of Duty.
Yeah. No, I'm right.
But
yeah,
not
yeah.
those. Those are the games that require. I mean, you're online. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? You're doing raids for 5-6 hours. Are you really going to do that on the go with the Switch?
No. But that's another thing. You can't think of this as the developers are going to develop for the handheld only. This you said it. This is a console first, and I don't think they're going to be thinking of let's make the short bite games. That you can play.
Are they going to downskew those type of games for? I mean, the last
For
thing you would for the Switch. I mean, I just don't think. Honestly, the Division and Destiny. They just don't need to be on that console.
Those are examples. I'm just saying.
Don't need to be. I know. I'm
in general. In general.
Those big games, they don't need to be on the Switch. Then that's not what the Switch is for. People who play Nintendo products most likely don't really play those games anyway.
Right.
They're
But
more like RPG and
right, but
RPGs
like
and stuff,
family
yeah.
games.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that it leaves you back in that situation of it wouldn't be the only console for a lot of people. It's going to be a supplemental,
secondary console.
Right.
a secondary
No,
password secondary console for whatever system you have.
Just like the Wii was. The Wii
Yeah,
was a
exactly.
secondary console.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, they're comfortable on that,
I
and
guess so, yeah.
I'm so glad that they're not doing any gimmicky bullshit.
Well, think about it.
I don't know. There's a little gimmick to that, but go ahead.
What the
Just to get it up and going. Yeah. It's like,
but see, that's smart though. That is not again gimmicky bullshit. Motion control,
VR.
the tablet, VR. None of that stupid crap that we don't need.
Magic Leap. What is that?
It's actually gonna be like, you know what? You play your game, your classic ass games, and then you take them on the go.
Yeah.
How simple is that?
Yeah, and I mean it's a great strategy if you think about it. So we already have a market that's filled with a lot of games, right? So why are you going to compete with Xbox, PlayStation, when you know that you're not going to be able to compete with these giants?
That's true. That's a good point.
So, for example, if you look at gamers, right, you think, oh, there's two kind of gamers. There's a PlayStation, or not gamers, but there's two platforms. That's what you acknowledge. Nintendo.
It's actually 3 if we count the PC.
Right, but we're talking about consoles.
we're not
So-
counting PC, so go ahead, sir.
so for example, here comes Nintendo and says, all right, we understand that these two giants, we can't compete with them. But where we could compete is as a supplement to what they don't have, which is, okay, Alexandre Infantes is a perfect example. He has kids. He also plays on his PlayStation 4. But the majority of the time would probably be spent with the kids playing something. So in that is where Nintendo would strive, because it's like they make friendly games, they make characters that kids can appeal to, and they make it at a price where
It's appealing to
the
parents.
average the average parent can say, you know what, I could afford this for my kid. It'll entertain them. It's not going to break the bank. The games are cheap. Let's do it, and it's perfect.
Do you think it will
Just
come up with
absolutely right, yeah.
Do you think this will come up with a GPS? I mean, not that I expected, but I was wondering, like, do you think you could play a Pokemon Go in this thing?
Oh, if they don't put Pokemon Go in it, then they just wasted whatever.
You don't need a GPS. That's what I'm asking. It's like, do you think they'll be thinking of stuff like that?
They might make it where it's hotspotting off of your phone and use that GPS.
Maybe.
That could be it. I mean, it would be a waste if they didn't do that. I mean,
What do you guys think of the name? What do you guys
I
think
don't
of
like
this?
the name.
Switch?
I don't like the name.
I
You
don't
the
like
name.
What?
no, I don't like the name.
You two are not liking this?
No, I don't like the name.
Why? I think it's a perfect name. I think
they could have gone
ever
back.
since the Super Nintendo, they finally nailed it on the. It's first of all the messaging on the
What are you talking
title
about?
was
The GameCube was a good name.
Oh yeah, that was a perfect.
well,
game.
it was a little too in the face. A little. It's the game cube. It's like, okay, we get it. Yeah, but the
They nailed
Switch
it.
tells you
I think they
everything
nailed it
about
too.
what it does. Okay, fine, you know, but
I mean,
it was on the freaking Wii.
If you like
Yeah.
it, no, the Wii was
That was a terrible name.
Wii U was
Wii
even
U is
worse.
even worse.
It was even worse.
That's catastrophic.
I
It's
think
like,
they
what
destroyed the
hell,
Wii
Nintendo?
U's life cycle just by naming
Just
it.
by naming it
It's
the
like,
Wii. Yeah.
oh no,
Confusing mess.
confusing everybody.
And at least I feel like on this on this by this ad, they nailed the presentation. They said
don't get me
exactly
wrong.
what they needed to say, you know,
Yeah.
and exactly all the usage options that you have. You know, you take it on the go. You know, you are playing a game. You don't have to interrupt it. You just take it out and. You take the controller out, give it to your friend.
I think they would have been okay with just calling it the Nintendo. Would have been all right with that.
Come on,
Or
that's
something
boring.
like that.
They're not gonna call it
Like
Nintendo.
the Transform or something. But the Switch is
That's
just like,
even worse.
You guys are
no,
horrible.
but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like anything that they would have named it besides like the Nintendo, I don't know.
No,
Nintendo.
they can't call it just the Nintendo because they're not finishing with this.
No,
you know.
no, I'm not saying they are, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of a kind.
Yeah.
Why not
Yeah.
call it something?
You don't have a car that is called the Lamborghini. It's always the Lamborghini something.
Yes,
or
but
the
I think
Ford
the
Fusion.
very first Lamborghini was called Lamborghini.
Well, that's because it was a prototype. This ain't a prototype. This is like the.
I
fourth or
think it
fifth.
is a prototype. No other console can go on the go before. So the concept, at least, is
I mean, well, they tried it with the Vita. No, what is it? The
Vita.
PSP?
The Vita.
was it the Vita?
Now that's another bad name.
yeah, that was a bad name.
Well,
too.
there was some games from. I think it was the Vita. I don't know which one it was.
Well, you were able to
PSP?
stream it.
Is it PS? Yeah, whatever the PlayStation Mobile.
Yeah,
the
the
PSP,
Vita. You were able to
and
stream
Vita.
the thing over to your to it if you're playing a game on the console.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So they
okay.
tried that with PlayStation, and that was a big flop.
Yeah, that's a big flop. Yeah.
Here, what they're doing is a little bit different because they're like, you can take your actual console with you versus taking a little handheld version
Yeah,
of
it's
it.
not meant to stream anything, which I'm glad. Although I wouldn't be opposed to older games, of them having some sort of like Sony has the Gaikai
streaming
feature,
service?
where they can stream games like older games because they're not gonna port this title. I mean, yeah, they probably will, and they
They're
probably
gonna
sell them
port
too.
something. Yeah, some of the
Yeah.
ports are going to.
There's no backward compatibility whatsoever. I'm calling it right now. There's not gonna be.
I'm sure there's not.
No.
I'm only in probably downloadable stuff, but even then,
Yeah.
you're still gonna have to pay for it again.
Of course, yeah.
What they're gonna do is, you know how iPhone eliminated the jack, the new
Yeah.
7. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna make a jack or an adapter that connects to that to another adapter that connects to a cartridge, so that then you can play backward compatible again.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yes.
And then you're gonna have to like blow on the cartridge.
Yes. Yes.
You know, for the record, that still works.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Still freaking works. Blowing on the
Just-
cartridge. You're not supposed to. Everybody recommends not doing it, but it works. It's like,
Yeah.
why wouldn't I do this?
Sure. Yes.
So yeah. So Nintendo Switch. I'm excited, sir. How about you? Gonna buying it?
No, I'm buying guns because of
That's
that.
the
selection.
problem.
He's a freaking adult.
He's the
It's not-
problem.
It's not playing no damn Switch.
No,
Oh,
I'll probably get it because, I mean, I was actually looking at the mini NES, but now that this is coming out, I might just get this. But I am buying guns because of the selection.
I am definitely
Buying guns?
buying the mini
Oh.
NES.
Yeah, mini NES. Yeah.
I'm definitely buying into that. Regardless,
the mini NES.
regardless of the Switch, I'm definitely doing that.
Let us know what you guys think about the name in the show notes. I'm interested in knowing how many of you like it and how many of you did.
I mean, in truth, I can't think of anything better. But I don't know. When the moment I saw it, I was like,
the
Switch?
revolution.
I'm just excited for them to make a little fishing pole attachment. That way I can just.
So yes, I
Not
think I
bad
saw.
again.
Yes.
The Pokemon
man.
snapshot attachment too. Oh, yeah.
To your phone. It's a little app you download to your phone. It's called Pokemon Go.
No. They have a Pokemon snapshot was a game on the GameCube.
Oh,
And you rode around taking pictures of Pokemon. So the better the picture of the Pokemon that you took, the more money that they would give you.
Oh,
So I saw someone, like a fan, made... this is probably the same one you were talking about, or thinking about, where they made different attachments. One of them was a fishing pole. One of them was kind of like a camera handle. where you,
so in the place of the Joy-Con,
Yeah.
you will replace it with
God, that's
like,
a bad name.
like something that will have
Joy-Con is
triggers.
horrible.
Yeah.
Something that will have a fishing, rod kind of thing. Different adapters. I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to see that though.
Oh, you're gonna see it. Yeah,
that'll mean like, oh, if you want to play this game, you have to have this attachment, and suddenly it becomes another gimmicky crap.
It'll only probably get attached to the grip, obviously, because the grip is what you would take. You play at home. So
I don't even want it to stream Netflix. All right, I just want a game console. That's it, pure and simple.
it only has 32 gigs of internal memory, so
Yeah.
why waste it with Netflix?
Well, if you buy the
the Netflix
400, then the 399 version, it comes with
you really
64.
think there's going to be
gig.
multiple SKUs?
I think it's Nintendo historically. There's going to be another SKU. There's going to be at least 2.
Nintendo historically,
Yeah. Ever since the Wii U, and
there have
now
been
this
multiple.
one.
There have been multiple hard drives.
You know that is 34
No,
and
I don't.
64.
I stopped.
Yeah.
I stopped buying
Nintendo.
into it. Yeah, I stopped buying. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, completely overshadowing the Nintendo
Jesus,
reveal.
wow,
Completely
yes.
overshadowed the
that
announcement
game?
of I forgot his
Some
name already.
Cowboys now.
Yeah, something.
The
Westworld?
Walking Dead?
Which one?
The Walking Dead?
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
The Walking Dead. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
No, Red Dead Redemption 2.
Red
the
Dead
reveal
Redemption.
trailer, came out an hour after this trailer.
And
I don't think anybody talked about it. I don't think anybody talked about it.
That was a hefty. No. But people talked about it. There's some very passionate fans. We're just not.
We're not them.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, no. It's
Yeah.
not my kind of game, but it looks like
It looked
it's going to
beautiful.
be good. Yeah, it looks
and
like
it looked gorgeous. Those graphics were amazing.
Excuse me.
This thing's
Sipping
good,
the brew.
actually. This is
Yeah.
what are we drinking right now?
Oh, yeah, we switched it up. We didn't even talk about it.
Spooky something.
This is
In the spirit of-
Spook Hill.
Spook Hill.
Yeah, so we're gonna throw up a picture, but it's I'm kind of doing a Halloween theme. So some of these were Halloween themed. This one is called Spook Hill. It's a ale, kind of skunky, which I'm all
Love
yeah,
the skunk.
I'm all for because coming back from chugging that IPA,
Nasty IPA.
this is smooth molasses,
Sweet molasses.
sweet.
Oh man! So Red Dead Redemption 2, maybe I mean, if I see more about it, I'm still not gonna get it. So
What if it has a game within a game?
It's called poker. The first one had
that
poker.
last one had poker, yeah.
And it was a really good poker,
No,
too.
well, no,
was
I'm saying
good,
like a
actually.
new game, like Gwent.
Oh, no, it's based on cowboys. It's based on a true story.
Maybe they have liar's dice. Why not?
I could see being a dice man.
Yeah. I still won't do it, sir. I mean, it all depends. I mean, it's just we were talking about this earlier. My issue that I've realized, the reason why, for some reason, I was able to actually power through, and I say power through, not to say that I had to force myself. I really didn't have to force myself, but the reason I was able to make it through The Witcher and the expansions is because every mission, even side mission, even the small thing that you had to do was so different from the last one. Nothing repeated. I didn't feel like I did anything more than once. There are these monster hills that you can eliminate. That's about the only thing you would have to do. And the only time I did them is when I would walk across them if they were there. Other than that, everything was with. And with the original Red Dead Redemption and a lot of GTA and all this stuff, the missions start to repeat themselves. It's the same mission over. It becomes repetitive, and before you know it, 60 hours later, I don't want to play this anymore.
But okay.
I think the other reason is because this is not based off of anything that could be potentially real.
That's another thing. There's a fantastical element to it that, frankly, I like that more than Cowboys. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, or Trevor.
Although, to be fair,
Which Trevor, by the way, is a bad guy.
He's a bad guy?
thank
Yes.
you.
No,
Trevor is a bad guy.
Why would he be a bad guy? He is an anti-hero.
Yeah,
Call it that.
exactly.
That's better. Yeah.
not an
He's
anti-hero.
not an
Yeah. Okay, so let me.
You're fighting the power. You're fighting against whatever it is, a corrupt system.
Yes.
So he's an anti-hero.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Right.
I
No,
can't
no.
smoke meth.
Are you fighting him? Is he the bad guy on it?
No, but he is still a
Tell me a movie. Okay. Well, okay, whatever. This is all there. I don't care anymore.
But what I'm saying is that he's a hero in the setting that he's in because
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
worse people than him.
Yeah, but he's a bad person.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
So
I get that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So he's in his current role,
Yeah.
he's the better of the two evil,
Yeah.
but he's still the bad guy.
But since we were not judging him by his character, we were judging him by the game definition. You don't play the bad guy. You are playing him. Therefore,
the bad guy.
Yes.
You are playing the bad guy. You're just
No,
not
sir.
you're the other bad guy.
Okay, then your femme shepherd, and my shepherd was an evil bastard. Then,
My shepherd was awesome.
yes,
Anyways,
She was
side
awesome.
note, I just wanted to throw that in because I wasn't here last time, but I listened to it.
you were participating.
He was yelling at this car.
Yes.
Oh man. Moving on to more news. The Last Guardian has gone gold.
I still don't believe it happened.
It's happening, bro.
Nah.
If it goes gold, it's happening.
Delayed.
They put it. That means it's
Calling
over.
it.
Over. They're just pressing discs now. That's all they're doing. Why? I don't know. Because they're only going to sell like 12 of them. But
That should be like game of the year.
oh my god.
No, there's been early reports now already. They're saying like, yeah. So about
I
that,
might want to be a stocking stuffer versus a main
For the
gift.
main gift, yeah. Oh man, so it has gone gold, guys. Look forward to that. The end of this year, December, and also the right now, actually, if you haven't already, the Gwent beta is available now on PC and Xbox One. Speaking of Witcher, if you enjoyed Gwent, the game within a game within a Witcher series, it's available now. Go get into that beta. Unfortunately, PS4 owners, you're going to have to wait for probably the real game. And a couple news I have here is I wanted to mention this because this also was revealed, I think, the day after the, or maybe it was the same day.
I think it was the same day.
The same day. Logan, the Logan trailer.
oh yes,
Yeah.
Old Man Logan.
It was good.
It does. It has a little bit of. You ever see the movie Maggie?
Oh, with Arnold?
Yes.
The bootleg of Last of Us?
Yes.
Like a last of us. Wow.
That's what it was, yeah.
Did you see it?
It's fucking Arnold.
It was pretty good for considering Arnold.
Yeah, that's true. I think the girl was the saving grace in that movie.
I know she was.
yeah, okay.
I know.
I'm
I
glad.
need to,
She
I need
was
to watch that
amazing.
movie. Yeah,
She was amazing.
It's pretty good. You'll like it.
yeah. Okay. I'll watch
Yeah.
it. I'll watch
It's
it.
in the.
I think
guess-
it's like $3.99 on Amazon.
Oh, sold
or something
Yeah.
like
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
to rent
for
it with
rent it. Yeah. It's. I mean, I enjoyed it for what it was, but this. Speaking back to Logan, it looks like they're including. I think her name is X-23, the girl.
Yeah.
I think her name is X-23, but
X something. Yeah, she's a.
she's a mutant, very similar to. She basically is a clone of him. So if they reveal this, she's going to have claws. Well, I think she only has 2 claws. And of course, she has the same thing, healing ability, whatever. But at this point in the story, mutants have kind of been eliminated. And It's very, very post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, it's very dark.
It looks great, dude, and it's rated R, bro.
Yes.
There's no pulling punches. Did you see the rated R one?
Yeah,
Oh my god, dude!
I like it because it does give you that post-apocalypse, like the world after mutants, where
After probably that war they've been trying to avoid for so long.
and here he is. He's out of the game. He's an old guy. He's kind of like war torn almost. And here comes fucking Xavier. Hey, we need your help again. And it's
Fucking Xavier, man. He just leave me alone.
let him do some of the work. It's like, you got all these powers. You can make your ass walk.
For real, if he would have just mind wiped everybody
Yes.
and made them do it, we wouldn't have been in this mess.
We wouldn't have
Yeah,
been. Logan would not be drugged into another war.
exactly. The world would not have gone to shit, basically.
Yeah, so he's charged with, I guess, the protection of this girl. She's the last mutant, and whoever's behind the mutants. And this is all in the trailer.
Yeah, it's not. Well, obviously,
You haven't seen the movie yet.
No, because I wasn't sure if people had seen the trailer. I was like, so.
Also, it seems to be based on the Logan comics, which is kind of very similar to the Dark Knight, where he was older, and all that.
And he's such a good actor. Like, I have more of an appreciation for him after I saw Les Mis, because I was,
Yes,
man, he's so good.
he is. He is. He
Have
really
you seen
is.
that movie, by the way?
Les
No, I
Miserables?
haven't. No.
Yeah, I have it. I'll lend it to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a powerful movie.
Yeah.
When I saw him, when he was, dude, with the face of almost breaking in tears, he's like singing.
Yeah.
At the top of his
It's
lungs.
good.
I'm like,
It's-
holy crap. It just is an angle of Hugh Jackman I have never seen.
Fun fact about
that's
me,
good.
I'm a huge musical fan.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with it.
The Lion King, when they came here to the Dr. Phillips Center,
Oh,
watched
nice.
it.
I haven't seen.
Bewitched, watched it.
Oh,
You're gonna watch Wicked?
I need to see Wicked.
No,
I
I'm sorry.
see Wicked.
That's the one that I'm talking about. I don't know why I said Bewitched. I'm thinking Witches.
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah.
Wicked, awesome. Moulin Rouge, great.
Oh,
Yeah.
I haven't seen one. I didn't know they.
High School Musical. I'm just kidding.
Now we're crossing.
Wait. He wanted to say he will drag us to it. Also, oh, wait, what?
I was leading you to the water there.
All right, so that's all I have for news, sir. Do you have any other items over there?
I have a couple things. As you guys know, Evolve was made free to play on PC, and it was supposed to happen on consoles as well. Well, that's not happening anymore, unfortunately. Developer Turtle Rock, Turd Rock, yes, from the sun, has announced that after 5.5 years, they will no longer work on that. The monster shooter.
They're not going to be supporting
Evolve,
it all.
which is a shame because that game had potential. It was.
it?
Well, the idea, I mean, it got a cover on Game Informer. A lot of people sounded like they were excited about it, the prospect, but then it came out and it flapped.
Well, it started with all the pre-order
Bullshit.
mania
Yes,
that,
it was. Yeah,
it's
that killed it.
ridiculous,
That killed it. Speaking of pre-order bullshit, Bethesda anti-consumer review policies should come as no surprise to anyone. They have announced that they're no longer, for the benefit of us and the reviewers, are not going to be releasing review copies early to reviewers. So that means that if you want to know if the game is good before you buy it or place your pre-order, which you shouldn't be doing anyway, now you can't. And yes, there have been times where I throw those alert. Hey, this game, the developer said that they're not going to be releasing. They're not going to be allowing reviews until the day of release. So be mindful of that because. Okay,
I think you
sometimes
did that
it's great.
with Mafia, did he?
With Mafia, yeah, I did that, and then with Dishonored also, and with Doom, it happened with Doom, and Doom is freaking fantastic. That is like one of my game of the year. One of my top 2 contenders, I would say. But it could also lead to some disasters like Assassin's Creed 4 happened.
Most likely.
Assassin's Creed.
Yes.
Most likely. I mean, the whole point, honestly, is just to you guys want it, pre-order it. You're not gonna know anything about it until you get it.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's a scary situation.
It's a super slow because now other developers will follow through, and then suddenly now we have a situation where we don't know about games until they release, and now you're gonna have to really learn and discipline yourself. Maybe that's the best thing that could happen. Actually, when I think about it, now you're gonna have to actually control the hype.
Exactly.
Mind the hype. Wait for reviews because I still feel that people say, "Oh, you should have your own opinions." Yeah, but you know what? I have $60 also that I don't want to waste on some piece of shit game.
That's true. And if 70 reviewers are saying that it's bad,
chances are,
yeah,
exactly.
The other thing to be mindful about is from a business standpoint, do you want to release these copies ahead of time and have people start?
Chances are of getting pirated. You mean?
No, not pirated, but people not liking the game, and then that hurts your sales.
Yeah, well,
True.
that's the
Yeah,
reason
that's
why.
the reason.
Doing
Well,
it.
no,
Yeah.
exactly. So because of that, I can understand from a business
For the
standpoint.
business, yeah, definitely. 100% they owe the reviewers nothing. They owe us nothing. But it's still anti-competitive practice and is one of the reasons why it makes me say here very publicly, double middle fingers, fuck you, Bethesda. You made my game of the year this year, but you're still a crappy company. And yes.
But I could easily see other companies jumping on board with that because if they're seeing that Bethesda's
sales, for example,
don't suffer, then they can say, well, there's no benefit, there's no pro, there's no con to it for us releasing these review copies early if it's not going to impact our sales. One, it saves us the time of having to do possible damage control if someone does give a bad review. Two, we don't have to send these out anymore, so that's one less thing to worry about.
Yeah, because those are usually free review copies.
Exactly.
Yeah, but they're not hurting for 1 or 2 copies. They give those away in promotions all the time.
True, but it's still a loss. It still counts as an expense. And it's an expense you don't have to expend. So
for the marketing purpose, I mean, look at the extension for Titanfall. Titanfall has the possibility of selling a lot more copies now that people know that the game is actually good. than it had before when people were like, you know what? I remember Titanfall 1 was kind of, they're on the fence.
True.
Yeah, so it could work.
It definitely can help. If you were honestly, the problem there is if you are on the fence for Titanfall, then yes, this is going to help you. This is going to help you jump over that.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Even knowing that it's going to be good, it still doesn't really twist me to actually go get it. So it's,
it comes back down to preference.
Either way, it comes down to I mean, it is. I still don't agree with it. I mean, again, they don't have to. They
don't have to.
They're required to do that.
Again, we're not being fixed. We understand the business practice.
Yeah.
It's just, again, when corporations become cooperative, that's when the consumer gets screwed, and that's what's happening. Well,
this is, you know what? This is like you mentioned before. This is a perfect time for people to say, screw the pre-orders. Let me wait to see what's going on. Because I mean, it's one thing to be a game that just isn't as interesting. It's another thing to be a broken game.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Imagine, for instance, Batman Arkham Knight on the PC.
No Man's Sky.
No,
exactly. You know
what was that? No Man's Sky. I don't think I've heard about it in a really long time.
Well, that's because they got killed by the hype.
Yes. You want to get hyped though? Think about this. Stranger Things director will be the helm of the next Uncharted movie. Of the Uncharted movie. Of the upcoming Uncharted movie.
I'm like, was there an Uncharted movie I missed?
You know what I meant.
That's good though. That's good.
That is good. Even though Last of Us movie still no go.
Well, that's because it happened. It's called Maggie.
Well, I'm excited about that. That is really good news.
That's really good news.
What was it? The something brothers?
No, Sam and Russo brothers, but it's not Duff brothers, Duffy brothers.
Duff. I think I want to say Duff.
Duff, yeah.
But for some reason, I'm thinking Duff Man.
Now the question is here, and this is not to in any way say that who cares or whatever. But yes, they did Stranger Things. The good thing about Stranger Things, that was a passion project. That's probably why you're seeing such good stuff out of it. I don't know what else they've done, and I didn't hear about them until this. So while I'm glad. I'm glad that it's a familiar name being attached to it. That also doesn't, immediately say, "Oh, it's going to be great."
No.
We don't know what else they've done.
It's a video game movie.
Well,
do you expect it to be great?
I expect that we're eventually going to get that. Just the way comic book movies sucked through the '80s and until it took Iron Man, the first Iron Man. If you want to count X-Men, that's fine. Me personally. The first Iron Man.
Yeah, the first Iron Man is what
that's where it was like, whoa, you know what I mean?
But it was the special effects
Tim
at that
Burton's
point.
Batman.
They had advanced to that point where it was, whoa, now we got this guy flying in a suit. It was Robert Downey Jr., which he has that personality.
Correct.
That fit it perfectly.
Yeah. So, I mean, yes, I'm interested in definitely. I mean, I was interested in the Uncharted movie anyway, but I am definitely interested now that they're attached to it. That's
First day review?
First, we're going. Yeah, we'll be there. Yes,
absolutely.
We'll hop over the wall in true Uncharted fashion.
And we'll climb walls. Yes.
When they're like, "Where's your ticket?" Naldo will be behind him to knock him out.
Exactly.
Wearing a half-talk shirt.
Yes.
Making jokes.
Dolby Atmos audio is coming to the Xbox One S for those who are interested in those audio files that we might have in the group. Doesn't do anything to me, but that's cool. And then the PlayStation and Xbox games that are coming free for November, I'm not going to say anything about it because they're not even worth mentioning because everything sucks. Back to you.
I'll throw one out there. Only because I'm on PlayStation anyway. Everyone's gone to the Rapture. I bought that game.
Oh, yeah.
I played it. I enjoyed it. It is a walking simulator.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
You guys are excited about that?
It's all about... Hey, it's free if you have PS Plus. Just freaking get it and play it, and then it probably won't be that bad.
That's all I have.
All right, so we're going to go right into our hot topic of the week.
Hot topic of the week.
Gentlemen. Halloween is around the corner. First of all, do you guys go trick-or-treating?
No.
What the hell's wrong with you guys?
I work in insurance.
I work. Yeah,
All Hallows Eve. Fun fact. It's also called All Saints Eve.
All Saints.
Oh,
Oh,
that's me.
shoot.
I didn't know. I was like, I looked
that's
it
my
up.
day.
Yeah.
Doomsday.
Doomsday.
So are you going to go trick or treating?
No.
It's for
No.
babies.
Whatever. It's candy. Candy's for everybody. Unless you're diabetic. Don't do that. So yeah, on the topic of Halloween, threw the question out there for everybody. What is your favorite scary game? Hello, Sydney. What's your favorite scary game?
I know what you did last summer. Oh,
That was such a horrible movie.
Who wants to start?
Let's start with you. You actually posted something pretty
Yeah,
creepy.
yes.
Yeah,
Like,
a picture of
creepy
something
as
horrible.
hell.
Yeah,
Yes.
Like I was scrolling through
the comments.
the comments. I was like, no. Oh God, no! I think I saw it.
No, yes.
It's looking at me.
I'm gonna mention this game, and I'm gonna spoil it because it's a really old game. It's from the early Xbox era. I think it was actually a launch title
For Xbox 360?
for Xbox 360. It's called Condemned. And let me tell you about fucking Condemned. So, the thing with Condemned is that you're this detective. And you're investigating. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what it is. But you always find yourselves in like the darkest. You know the.
Why though?
You know the Orlando eyesore. You know that building that.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever seen it at night and wonder what it'll be like to go inside?
I've been there.
At night.
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm. I shot a film in there.
Oh, okay.
Really? Mm-hmm. I need to see this. Because I always thought.
I assume he had lights with him, though. It wasn't dark.
No. Like completely go in the dark and be like,
no.
can you go to the top of that shit? So, and anyway, so you find yourselves in this like condemned buildings and parts of the city. I don't think there's a supernatural element. It's just everything looks freaky, and I think you're like batting the head also because you go into this section.
You have to be if you're fucking going to condemned places.
You go into this condemned mall
With no backup because you're a cop, you know.
Think about this. Imagine this. You are going into this completely deserted mall at night, a department store.
Okay.
You see, apparently the last thing they had was like Christmassy stuff.
Okay.
So you see, you see the Christmas decorations. Of course, everything's dilapidated, destroyed. You hear Christmas music.
Nope.
In the background, but the Christmas music is doing this like distortion thing where it's like sounding like very like satanic, like it's, it'll be playing very beautifully and then it'll but it's all, you don't know if it's in your head or it must be because I don't think there's going to be an audio system at the place.
Down, yeah.
Suddenly you see mannequins. There's freaking mannequins everywhere. And you fall, I think, on the hole, and you wake up, and there's a mannequin right there, which scares the living, breathing shit out of you when you see it. Then, so you start walking, and then you walk towards another mannequin, and then you look back, and suddenly, right behind you, there's another mannequin, but stationary. And then you look to the side, and there's another mannequin, and as you go around, you're surrounded by these things. And that was like, I was like, fuck this. I can't. I had to stop. But then I was like, no, I can't be this much of a pussy. This is a game. I'm already a pussy for scary movies.
There's no shame.
So I need to.
I'm gonna tell you a funny story about me.
Yeah. Well, I want to hear it because that game gave me nightmares and I think to this day, even with other games that you're gonna mention, probably, or you guys are gonna be mentioning, I can't think of anything scarier than Condemned.
I never played Condemned, so
play that.
I don't know how basic comparison.
YouTube Condemned mannequin. I'm pretty sure it's gonna show.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that, but then I'm gonna look for reaction videos because I'm sure someone's gonna jump out of the chair, which is gonna make it fun.
Yes. What do you have you played? No, actually, you're gonna say something.
Oh no, so I'll fight a guy twice my size any day. I'll go ahead.
Well, you don't Krav Maga.
And I'll throw down with that fool. I'll fight. Listen. I'm not afraid to throw hands. Basically, I'm not afraid to run and gun. You guys know me. I'm a pretty manly man.
Yeah.
Right. If something's broken, I'll fix it.
Yes.
I do not do scary movies. I do not do scary games. Anything that's
Really?
anything that's paranormal, I don't fuck with it.
Oh,
at
no.
all.
See, paranormal. See, there's lines. First off, I can tell Halloween is not your freaking holiday.
Yeah, so you guys have been in my house, right?
Yes.
You know my garage, how I have the gym, right?
Yes.
So
It's all condemned and dilapidated.
So
There's a mannequin
Mannequins everywhere. Yes.
in the gym, there's the box for the attics where it's cut out, but there's no lid for it for the stairs because that's where they would go. So there's times where I need to throw away my trash and it's like 9:30, so it's dark. I'll turn on the light in my what do you call this? My laundry room because it gives me enough light because I don't want to have to turn on one light and go to the other and turn that light on.
To fucking bolt it.
So that's exactly what I do because I feel like there's something watching me from this fucking hole. So I'll literally go like and throw like half throw the trash into the trash can.
I know what that feels. Yeah. See,
Oh
the
my
trick
God.
with me is that I try to concentrate suddenly on something, on
No,
a
'cause that
movie
makes
or
it
something.
worse.
No. But that's the thing. As long if I can keep the concentration on it, I'll be okay. But the problem is, once I realize that I'm trying to concentrate, and once I become so conscious about it, now it's doubly bad because now I'm in the middle of it. It's dark. I don't know where to run.
Yeah, so I'll throw it, like I'll be like a good maybe 3 feet away from the trash can and I'll throw it and I start running back. But then I see the door is half open, which I left it that way. The light is coming in from the laundry. There's no light in the garage. And I'm thinking, God damn it, this door is going to close on me. And that's it. I'm fucked.
I propose we don't buy the next game. Let's save $50 each, and let's pay him $100 if you play PT. Only if you play it.
Oh, yeah.
Only if you go through it.
No. Yeah, I don't
You allow us to record this for reactions.
No. I'll tear a hole through my drywall and I'll get out of there.
Dude, PT is...
A Nelson-shaped hole in the wall.
PT
Hilarious.
is serious, dude.
A few people actually threw it up on the
PT?
group.
Oh, yeah. Because
wow.
that thing... And that's
I'm
that's
gonna
a
block
freaking,
them.
That's a freaking demo. I mean, it's not even the real game. You know what I mean? It's a shame that the game never came out.
The developers were too scared to developing this game.
No, they died.
They shit their pants.
No, they died. That's what
They got
happened.
killed.
Oh, okay. Well, that all makes
shit.
sense then.
By the character in the game. Holy shit, we got the script for the next movie.
No.
Dude.
Perhaps.
Oh my god.
That's a good script.
You throw,
I'm just not part of it.
we throw some mannequins in the middle.
Oh, God.
For me...
What was that game that you
It
had
was-
to go around taking pictures of ghosts? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
Fatal Frame.
Yeah, no, fuck that too.
Yeah,
Go.
Fatal Frame. I never played it, but I hear...
Somebody mentioned it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, it's on there? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think someone mentioned it. We should actually go through their list at the end. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna just give it to the original Dead Space.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
That
yeah, I heard
shit
that was,
right there. Okay.
Not Dead Space 2?
No. See, Dead Space 2 was scary, but it was a little bit more action packed, and I felt a little bit more badass in it. So it still freaked me out in a lot of places. But the first one,
yeah.
holy crap! The first one was terrifying. Terrifying. Okay, it was every time you finished the level, you ended up back at the tram, dude. I was like running to the tram like it was my savior. And there's
Pressing that button.
I was
end the
like,
level.
my God, get there. Oh my God, it was so well done, dude. There's a scene. Okay, there's a moment and you're walking the hallway, and it's you're just trying to get to. You've walked through this hallway like 3 or 4 times already, and the lights turn on. And it's the randomest thing. You're like, and I'm turning around, facing the light. I'm
thank
like,
God, lights
what the hell's going on? And then, of course, it makes sounds. You're hearing sounds, clanking, and all this stuff. Isaac,
Oh,
I'm like, oh my God! And then the lights turn right back on, and nothing. It was just meant to freak me out for that one moment. Nothing is actually gonna happen. But that's the
that game
thing.
was so good.
It does stuff to freak you out, and there's
It's like, no, fuck this shit.
it does stuff to freak you out, and then there's a reason why it's doing it. And then it does other stuff that is just like it's really just meant to fuck with you.
It is a mind fuck.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
definitely.
I think
I have
that
2
one-
words for you. Demon children. I cannot stand
That's the
demon
second
children.
one, yeah.
Demon babies. Nothing. Demonic children freak me the fuck out. No, thank you. I'm done.
There's in part 2. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you how scary part 1 was.
That was a nursery
Okay.
also. And you could hear them. You can hear them.
Oh, no.
And deformed babies like walking like all weird and shit.
I already don't want kids, and now you tell me
Now you're looking
demonic kids?
No, walking all deformed like that, like fuck, and then they explode.
Part 1 was so freaking scary. Okay, you're on the ship, the Ishimura. Okay, part
That
2
actually sounds like a badass name.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Ishimura, yes.
Part 2, you have assumed, because you assumed that the Ishimura was gone. You know, it was whatever. So spoilers for Dead Space 2 here, guys. Halfway through Dead Space 2, you're on a tram going somewhere, and it looks to the character, Isaac, looks to the side, and there's the Ishimura. They were able to salvage it. It's like 3 years later.
I know.
And let me tell you, this feeling of dread just came over me. I'm like, oh my God, that fucking demon ship.
Yes.
You know, and then what happens? The tram breaks down. Well, where's the only way we can get parts? Well, the Ishimura is right there. I'm like, no, I'm not going back there.
No, let us die in space.
Let me tell you, the fear.
Swallow a bullet.
The fear that I had, I was like, oh, that's just, no, I can't do it. So, Dead Space 1.
Dead Space, for you, that's the one.
Hands down.
That's the one. Okay,
Hands down.
mine is Condemned. Yours is Dead Space. How about you?
No,
He doesn't do it. He doesn't. He
I
avoids
run to my trash
at all
can.
costs.
Battlefield Bad Company.
Oh man,
That shit was scary.
well, let me see here. So we have just going to run through a few
Yeah,
here.
let's run
Adam
through it.
agrees with me.
Yeah.
He's got Dead Space and System
Some
Shock
Shock
2.
too.
I don't
System
recall
Shock 2 was freaky. That Shodan or Shodan?
Shodan?
Yeah, the person that you're thinking is helping you, this voice, this girl, this lady
Oh yeah,
voice.
wasn't that one of the heroes? Or
Yeah,
the
yeah,
evil?
villains,
Yeah.
I think.
Suddenly, yes. Suddenly, she is the actual. And the game is, I mean, precursor to Bioshock, of course. Such a great atmosphere for its time. Now the game looks like an 8-bit thing, but yes, definitely, I'm agree with you, Adam.
No man. Go ahead, sir.
Shafier says, is that how you say his name?
That's how I say it. Yeah.
I'll say that. Okay, because there's two F's in there. There's the
The F and the PH. Yeah.
yeah. Silent Hill 1.
Oh, Silent
he
Hill
says
1.
that the radio static and the monsters. And
I've heard that about the radio static. Yeah.
Let me explain how this radio static works. Okay. You're in Silent Hill, the city, and you find this radio. It doesn't work, but for whatever reason, when some creature's near you, the radio goes.
No.
Now,
that's paranormal.
yes, that is paranormal. Here's the hilarious thing about this. They know how to mess with you. You already got the hints. When you hear that, it's coming. Something's near you because it has to be near you to make the sound. So I'm in an elementary school. There are little demon babies that have been fighting.
Nope.
And
Done.
then I'm in this
Fuck
room.
that shit.
And I'm hearing the thing go off, and I'm circling around. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it coming? Nothing's coming. I think it may have been above me or below me, but it was nothing near me. And I was like, "Oh my god, what the hell's going on?"
Nope.
You know, dude, Silent Hill was
Legit.
that was another one. Yeah.
By the way, Joel,
Uh-huh.
he agrees with Condemned. He's like, it was intense.
Yes. Damn.
There's actually quite a few for Silent Hill. Someone has The Evil Within, but I think that was a movie.
It's a game.
It's a game? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I played a little bit at Infante, Alexander Infante. He lent me that. I couldn't finish it because it was just a little bit too weird, but it was kind of scary too.
Yeah.
It was kind of scary. Let me see what else. Yeah, there's a lot of Silent Dead Space, Doom.
Oh, yeah,
The first one. Yeah, the
Yeah,
first one. The first
yeah.
time you play one of those games, it's like you see those demons. But I mean, you're a badass in that game, so you should be able to fend for
you should
yourself.
be
a
able
little
to.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The worst
Rip and
games
tear.
are the ones that you have no way of, like Outlast. You have no way of defending yourself.
Outlast, yeah.
Defending is hiding. Or by the way, I have the Outlast 2
Demo?
No, the demo. I have that of the video up. If you
Oh, we need to see that.
the
Yes.
reaction video. It's that shit scared me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's
No, wait, you posted that.
I did.
I saw
know.
that. Yes,
Yeah.
that's
It
posted.
scared,
yes.
it scared me, bro. I was
Oh, we
like,
actually have some throwbacks here to older consoles. Jose Maldonado says Clock Tower on PS1.
oh
Wow.
I don't think I've ever played that
And,
one.
No, me neither.
And Brian says the original Siren on PS2.
I heard of Siren. Yes,
I've heard of it, but
Yes.
again, I don't know about that one.
God, you fucking picture this.
It's serious, dude. Until Dawn is listed here. I played it. I really didn't find it scary. I mean, there were jump scares,
Yeah.
but it was really just jump scares. Nothing to the point where you're just feeling like when you finish the game, you suddenly feel like something's in the room with you. No,
Yeah,
nothing
no.
like that. Yeah, that's a Dino Crisis. Does Dino Crisis count?
What? Does Dino Crisis count?
Yeah, that was another jump scare one. Yeah, it was a precursor to Jurassic Park. So yeah, that's about everything that people have listed. I don't have anything else here. Resident Evil. I mean, Alone in the Dark. Well, I'll tell you one thing. The demo for Resident Evil 7, which has nothing to do with actual Resident Evil 7, it was actually pretty good. They have a mannequin portion as well, where you go up to the attic.
Is it children's size also?
No.
Capsized children mannequin.
Just regular women mannequins. They're all up against the wall, whatever. You go do something over here. You turn around, and now they're facing you.
No, I hate that. Like I hate deformities, like walking towards you.
Oh, speaking of that, Silent Hill with the nurses.
The nurses?
The deformed nurses.
Oh, yeah. No.
The way they move is like, like...
Yeah.
like, oh, man.
Like mannequins.
Yeah, pretty much what you think of what a mannequin would move like, yeah.
Nope. I don't want to think about how a mannequin moves. Thank you.
By the way, nice pick on the pictures with the inclusion of Psycho. The shower
bottom
scene. Yeah, that was good.
That's right. Psycho. It's another classic right there. Well, guys, that'll bring us here to the end of episode 27.
A very spooky episode 27.
Yes.
Spooky.
As always, you can follow us.
God, that's so terrible.
That's disgusting. That's nowhere near scary. That's just nasty. As always, yes, join the conversation over at goodgame.tech. And if you're listening to this on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. We have content coming out. Also, if you're listening to this on the iTunes and Google Play, give us a review. Give us a like, and please also subscribe and download to the episodes. My name is Arnaldo, a.k.a. Mad Dog, and I'm signing off tonight, Mr. Dream Twister. Do you have anything else for us?
The call is coming from inside the house.
And on that, sir, Mr. Bearded Gunner.
yeah, just keep those games away from me. Oh, I think you actually let me Dead Space.
Did I let it?
Did you play it?
Yeah, no.
I think, yeah.
I was like, nope, I'm not.
You got for the first part of the game, like, oh no, that's it. I don't know what.
No, I'm not.
Oh man! All right, guys. So we'll see you next week. GG.